For today's Cyber CEO episode,
she had the skill set that I was looking for. Bless her heart, she's my Cyberbacker. She is wonderful. So for one thing, she keeps me on schedule. She kind of keeps me on track so I don't miss anything. She got my database all cleaned up. Trisha is wonderful. I will say I'm very happy with her. There are things that she knows, well, this might make it easier for me. And she just goes ahead and does it. So the fact that she takes that initiative is huge for me. She's just such a sweet person. She's got a wonderful smile. Trisha has been wonderful. It's been a very, very positive experience for me.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right here today. Donna, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking and for dropping by. I know you have a lot of things to do. We really appreciate your time. Now, to start things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe we can start with, what's your role in the business, Donna?
Okay. Well, I am an individual agent. I'm with Keller Williams Realty, and I'm a real estate agent, and it's just me. I am I don't have a team. I'm everything in my business.
You and your Cyberbacker.
Now with my Cyberbacker. I do hire some things out, but I don't have a team. So this is,
you are the business.
That's exactly right. I am the business.
Now, quick question though, in real estate, how long have you been in the real estate world? I'm sorry.
Actually, real estate is a second career for me. And I got my real estate license when I turned 60. And I am now 68. So 8 years.
Still 8 years in the business. A lot of experience right there though. But how about virtual leverage? Working with someone virtual. Is this your first time?
It is.
First go at it. Now, how was it a big change? Because I talked to a lot of our cyber CEOs here, and a lot of them, this is their first time working with someone virtual. So is it your first time working with someone who is virtual?
It is.
First go. Was it a big change?
I was afraid it was going to be. Honestly, I mean, it's been pretty smooth. It's been pretty easy,
Smooth and easy.
More than easy. It has.
All right, that's good to know. In the first place, I forgot to ask, how did you find out about us, about Cyberbacker?
Okay, so I'm an individual agent, but agents put their licenses with a broker, with a company, and then we have a broker here, but we also have what we call team leaders who kind of manage our office and get our training, and they do a lot of things. So, and I'm also on the Agent Leadership Council this year, and which added a little bit extra to my plate. So I was meeting with our team leader, just discussing my business. They meet with us and talk about business and goals and various things. And she's got numerous. Well, this is a big office, so there's like 450 some odd agents that have their license here at our office. So she has a lot, going on in her world. And she has about 4 cyberbackers. Wow. And I have always been very hesitant to hire somebody full time. You have somebody depending on you for their livelihood. And sometimes real estate can be
Up
a
and
little
down.
bit, it can be, I don't want to say up and down. I guess it
Crazy.
can, but, I've worked, my business is more steady, but, when somebody's depending on you, you really want to make sure. So
Of course.
it's been hard for me to do that. And she said, but then again, I can't do everything. There's only so many hours in the day.
True.
And I just couldn't get it all done.
I would agree with you there, especially sometimes in real estate. I think 24 hours in a day isn't enough sometimes, right?
It's not. It's not. So
a lot of things to do.
A lot to do.
Now, talking about your Cyberbacker, then before you got to to work with your Cyberbacker, you went through our hiring phase. How did that experience go for you?
It actually went really well. I received some background information on their qualifications and their name. And then it was kind of neat. I had a little face-to-face, over Zoom with each one individually. And I was able to ask them questions and they were able to ask me questions. And I think I started with 3 or 4. I'm trying to remember, but I was pretty sure right off the bat who, we all have things that we need help with. And some of the things that I needed the most help with, I felt like my Cyberbacker was just really qualified in. She just seemed to have some experience. And so it was a pretty easy choice for me, although they all seem wonderful. She just seemed like she had the skill set that I was looking for.
It's good to know that you found your perfect Cyberbacker. Now, more about her. What are the tasks that you let her do every day for you in the business?
Okay, so she, and bless her heart, she's my Cyberbacker. She is wonderful. And so for one thing, she keeps me on schedule. So she puts things on my calendar. And before her day even starts, I always tell her she doesn't have to do that, but she sends me a text every morning to let me know what appointments I have, what time they are, whose birthday it is, if there are people that I need to contact. That's how I start every weekday. And it's there. So she does that. She kind of keeps track of my calendar. She kind of keeps me on track so I don't miss anything. So I was just behind on a lot of things when she started. One of them was I just had a lot of emails that I needed to clear out. She helped me with that. But the biggest thing was like real estate, and especially my real estate business, I pretty much depend a lot on my database. I get the majority of my business from my database. And it's important that your database doesn't forget who you are when you sell real estate, and that we keep up with addresses and birthdays and home anniversaries and all these things. So that was the biggest thing she got done for me. She got my database all cleaned up. She added, I have an area that's, there's different areas in my database. I have people that I contact on a regular basis. Then I have what we call a farm area, but it's an area that, so she got all my farm entered. She did a lot. And I was always like, you're already through that. So she did a lot of that. She's been doing flyers for me for my open houses. And then she posts them on Instagram. And being 68, that is not my forte.
Social media.
It is not. And so she's really good at it. And she gets things out. She knows about all the hashtags. And I don't know about it. I don't really want to know about it. I'm perfectly happy that
she does it.
She knows all about it and can take care of it. So she actually does my flyers. And then she always has me check things. Before she posts them or before she emails things out. But she's also emailed my clients. I was missing information in my database. So she emailed my clients so we could get, the information that I was missing then she entered it into to the database. So yeah, she's done a
A
lot.
lot. So she's basically she almost has a hand in everything then. Almost.
Almost, she does. Yeah.
And how long have you been working with her again? I forgot to ask.
Okay, so this is just my 3rd month.
Ooh, first 90
Yeah.
days. Exciting
Yeah.
stuff. So again, I know it's a fairly new partnership, but I'd like to know, of course, she's gonna continue growing and learning with you in your business. So what are some of the new things that you're planning to let her do in the next, let's say, 3 to 6 months from today?
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is say I have a buyer and I have to set up the appointments. And so I think we may start. She's really fast to learn, and she takes a lot of initiative to figure things out. And I don't have to explain a ton of stuff to her. She is. 𝗙𝗪 is wonderful. I will say I'm very, very happy with her. So we're going to work on, I'm going to, just show her how to use the MLS, how to set up appointments. When, we have to book our appointments with the listing agent, when we go show, that type of thing. And then sometimes I might need to make changes in there on my listing. So that's the next thing we're going to do. And I also have a coach. So I have to report numbers to my coach.
Of course.
So we've talked about, and not just numbers, he makes me give him a lot of stuff. So I've talked to her. So I think we're going to start with that so that I have a form I have to fill out, and then I have to email it to him. So I'm hoping, and it takes a lot of time. So I'm hoping just to be able to give her the information, then she can complete it and email it to him. So he gets his numbers every week and keeps me out of trouble with my coach, because I don't always get them done.
Man, but that's going to be exciting for your Cyberbacker. More things to do, more opportunities for her to grow, of course. Now, I know it's a fairly new partnership between you and your Cyberbacker, 90 days in. How did you create a strong bond with someone who's virtual? How do you work with someone who's virtual? Because I know for a fact that some of our listeners are going through what you went through during the first part of the partnership, the getting to know, the things like that. My next question is, what tips can you share with our listeners regarding that?
Okay, well, I will say this. When I first started, I received emails from your company.
Yes, videos
with little tips. And I read them all every day. I got one every day, right before. And I did read them, and I did, try to use some of those tips. And one of the big things was communication. That they suggested you communicate with your Cyberbacker. And so every Monday, sometimes things are crazy and we have to postpone it, but we have a face-to-face, we have a Zoom meeting. And we kind of talk about our weekend for just a minute. And it's always a nice way to start off the day. Course. And then we talk about what we want to get accomplished. Now, what she's encouraging me to do, and it's something really important for real estate agents, she wants, and we have started that. We did that this week, what my goals are, so she can see what she can do to help me. I've got a certain number of transactions that I have set my goals to complete by the end of the year. So then she's wanting to know what she can do to help me reach my goals. I've also had her, at the end of the day, she always sends me a text and lets me know she's done for the day. I get a report, tells me what she's completed, but she always sends me a text, that she's done for the day. And I've told her, we talked about, when we were talking about goals, I said, I just got busy and I need to make sure I'm making all my phone calls. And, it's really hard to tell somebody. I said, I want you to be my accountability partner. I said, every day, I want you to ask me, did you make your phone calls today? So now she does that. Yeah. So it's good.
So really during the start is always have that face-to-face, no matter how busy
Yes.
or even if it's for a few minutes, just have that face-to-face with your cyberbacker.
And you should do, I think you should do it. We do it every week.
There.
And sometimes we might, something new's going on or something, and we might, we continuously, I don't want to say we're not, she knows what she needs to do, and she's very self-sufficient. Yeah. But when she's making flyers and things, we'll get a text or an email and to approve things, before they go, before they're posted or before an email goes out. So we always do that. And sometimes we'll just do it by phone or by email but I like, and it makes you feel like you have gotten to know somebody when you see them face to face. So
that's
I think that's
true.
important.
Now, one last question for you. And I know for sure that your cyberbacker is going to be able to watch and listen to this once we have this online. So we would like to know, what do you like most about her? What's the first thing that comes to mind when we talk about your cyberbacker?
The first thing that comes to mind, she's just such a sweet person. She's got a wonderful smile. And I look forward to getting to see her face every Monday morning. It's a good way to start. She's just got a beautiful smile. And when somebody's smiling at you, that's a great way to start your day. The other thing that I love so much about her, there are things that, I might say, well, can you, do this? And she's already done it. So that was important to me, that she takes that initiative. Now, if she's ever not sure, she always asks, but there are things that she knows, well, this might make it easier for me. And she just goes ahead and does it. So the fact that she takes that initiative is huge for me, because when you have to tell somebody what to do constantly, that takes a lot of time. And where everybody needs to have communication and talk, when she understands what I would like for her to do, it gets done. And then she usually has added a little something to it. So Trisha has been she's just been wonderful. And I really don't, that's what I've told her trainer. I don't have anything negative. I only have positive. It's been a very, very positive experience for me.
That is just great to hear. And we're glad to hear that you've found your perfect cyberbacker. We're very excited to see what the future holds between you and your cyberbacker, of course, the partnership. And again, Donna, thank you very much for dropping by. I had fun talking to you today. I hope this isn't the last time that we get to do this.
I hope not either. You have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.